Hey everyone, I'm NBC Connecticut First Alert meteorologist Josh Cingranelli. If you joined us last week, you remember we were talking about the types of clouds and how those clouds form. Well, this week we'll take it one step further. We'll talk about what falls out of those clouds, meaning the types of precipitation that we see here in Connecticut. We'll start with my favorite type of precipitation, and that is snow. Snow occurs typically in the winter months, the months of December, January, February, and March. But we've even seen snow in the month of April and also in the month of May. Snow occurs when temperatures are below 32 degrees Fahrenheit or 0 degrees Celsius. Now the temperature has to be below 32 degrees Fahrenheit up at cloud level, in the middle part of the atmosphere, and then also down at the ground. Opposite of snow is rain. Rain occurs when temperatures are greater than 32 degrees Fahrenheit or greater than 0 degrees Celsius up at cloud level, in the middle part of the atmosphere, and most importantly, down at the surface. One of the types of precipitation that people get confused with is hail and sleet. They're both just balls of ice, but what makes them different? Sleet occurs in the winter months, and it occurs because you have a snowflake up at cloud level falling down through the atmosphere, and it encounters a really warm layer of air. That melts that snowflake into a rain droplet, and as that rain droplet falls through the atmosphere, it encounters another cold layer of air. As it encounters that layer of air, it refreezes into a little ice pellet, and that's what we call a sleet pellet. That bounces off of everything. It bounces off the cars, the windows, the ground, and creates a big mess. Now let's talk about hail. Hail is different than sleet because we see hail typically during the summer months when we have a really strong thunderstorm. We have a bunch of ice crystals that form together to create that hailstone. Hailstones can come in a bunch of different sizes, as small as a pea, but as big as a watermelon. Finally, the last type of precipitation that we see is freezing rain. It's exactly like it sounds. It's rain that falls from cloud level through the atmosphere, but then right down at the surface, the temperature is below 32 degrees. So as that rain droplet hits the surface, it freezes on contact. It will stick to tree limbs, power lines, and more importantly, the road surface, and it can create some very, very icy conditions.
I hope you enjoyed this lesson about precipitation.